We're gonna try this again. The voice raspy. Let me sit up so I can be in the shot. The voice raspy. Y'all see my mic on. Y'all see I ain't even got the background set up or nothing. I ain't got the spider gang up behind me or nothing. Well, on IG it always was just a green little thing. But I ain't got the spider gang up or nothing. We gonna try this again. The reason why I say we gonna try this again, cause shout out my sweetie. My sweetie said, she said if you, she ain't say it in these exact words, but she interview on IG. Y'all already know to pull up on YouTube what's going on. She said, if you gonna be you in focus, you see me try to get the thing on. She said if you gonna be on here, she pretty much said if you gonna be on here, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you got to expect that. You gotta expect people gonna come for you. You gotta expect people. You gotta have thick skin, pretty much. She ain't say though. She ain't use them exact words, but she said you gotta have thick skin. And anybody that's on IG, if you wonder why I'm looking up like this right here, and I'm not looking at y'all, cause I'm looking up at YouTube. Y'all go to YouTube, and I just got IG open, cause I'm going back to the old format. I'm going back to just doing it all live. Who lied to me and said I was in focus? I just looked at myself. I'm not in focus. Probably because I keep moving. Probably because I keep moving. But yeah, man, we gonna go back to the old format. And what's up, Tranisha? Tranisha said, "Your sweetie is 100% correct. Listen to her." Your wife, all right, like always. Yo, get off my live. Hey man, but that ain't why I came on here. I just want to share that up front, man. I just want to share that up front. My sweetie was like, look here, man. If you gonna do this, you got to realize people gonna come for you. I'm paraphrasing, I'm summarizing. If you're gonna do this, you gotta realize people gonna come for you. You gotta have thick skin. You can't take it personal. Now listen, I'm all about protecting your peace, but you said you was gonna do this for the community, and this is just a part of it. You know what I'm saying? This is just a part of it. I'm about protecting peace, and if that's what you want to do, if you want to do it the new way you're doing it with just a small group, you can do it like that. But you said you going because you know she always on that stick to the plan, stick to the plan. She always on that right there, right? So if you're gonna do it, just realize this is part of it, and stick to what you say. Stick to what you say. And she already know I'm a man of my word. You know what I'm saying? I call myself trying to still put it out there. And she was like, look, man, a lot of people don't want to go back and look at the video. A lot of people want the experience of being there live so that they can have the live interaction with the cousins. They can have the live interaction with you. They may not want to ask a question, but just in case, they just want the opportunity to ask the question. She's like, that's how I am. She's like, when I watch my lives, I don't want to go back and look at the live on the replay. I want to be there in the moment. So, and I was like, you right, you right, you right. So, leave me alone. Shut up. Hey man, look here, man. Oh, Jeffrey, I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, man. That's all. I'm just y'all already know. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, man. If I can do this, anybody can do this. I what say? Without that black queen, there's no black king. You feel me? You feel me? A man can't become a king until he get married, and you know what I'm saying. He got to marry her, and she make him the king. You know what I'm saying. He be a little prince, a prince. You got prince and princess. Then when they get married, they be kings and queens. Ain't that how that work? I ain't from England, so y'all let me know if I'm saying it right. I might be saying it wrong. A queen might can't become a queen till she marry a king, but I need my sweetie. I ain't a king, she ain't a queen. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. She a female from Mobile, Alabama, and we just complete each other, man. That's all I know. She the other half to my whole. I'm opening up my Ninja Trader and my what's name right now while I'm running my mouth. My computer just being real slow right now, man. What's up, Kevo? Uh, yeah, man. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, man. I appreciate y'all valuing my insight, man. But I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida that learned the skill from a lot of great people, man. A lot of great people taught me some wonderful things, and I just get on Al Gore's internet and I share it, man. I share it on y'all see I ain't got the what I was thinking about doing, man. Since I don't do Tim's Tidbits, no, like the takeover and like try to do classes and stuff, whatever you want to call it. I was thinking about on Sundays I might just jump on because on Sunday I usually sit down and look at the week ahead. I know we got a short week, but I usually do it on Sunday. I usually sit down at my computer and look at the week ahead. So I was thinking about just doing like, you know what I'm saying, a week ahead type thing. What's up, Mendez? What's up, Tiffany? What you say? Trinisha. Not Trinisha. Come on now. You done put a whole dissertation down there, man. Do we got something to read out comments to you? Exactly. uh we are all human and the people love all of y'all no matter what. You're teaching people to learn skill. Yes, the wife is exactly needed thanks to wifey. All that long typing, man. Oh, I just woke up. Let me share my screen, man. Tranisha done blowed me just now with that long type. I'm just playing, them just jokes. Y'all know y'all family, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Let me look at I got a bunch of junk on my chart still, man. Let me pull up Spalene and see if I let's look at Spalene. Let's look at Spalene. Spalene, where you at, baby? Where man, don't that dude right there, don't that look like the one dude he don't never be talking in his videos and he be doing all kind of crazy stuff like he'll do something be like don't that look like that one dude right there? I don't know what his name is, but he always be coming up on my timeline. He don't never talk in his videos. And then he'll do something, and then they do something stupid, then he'll do it and he be like golly, what that dude name is. There she go. There she go. Spilene. There she go. Okay. What I like to do, man, when I'm looking at oh, that is him? Somebody said that is him. Somebody said that is him. Hey, what I like to do, man, when I'm getting ready to look at the week in advance, I like to zoom out and see where we at. Let me move this stuff out the way. Get me a little bit more resonant on the screen. I like to zoom out to see where we at, man. And hey, man, before we get into this, let me say this right here, man. Let me say this right here. I was talking to my sweetie yesterday. Hey, man, happy 4th of July weekend, everybody. I know this, you know what I'm saying, holiday weekend, people hanging out with their family, people chilling. So, you know what I'm saying, I don't expect a whole bunch of people to be tapping in, but I'm bored. My family sleeping, my sweetie, she sleeping, Chris sleeping, Woody backed up, he was working on some music. But let me say this, man. Let's not be information junkies and don't execute, man. And what I mean by that, I appreciate y'all pulling up on your boy. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to find me. Man, you know what? Let me turn this autofocus back on, man. Y'all hold on, man. Cause I keep feeling like I'm going out of focus. Cause I can't sit still, man. Man. Oh, that's the lock. I'm tripping. I'm trying to pull the lock. Let me turn this autofocus back on. All right. There you go. Okay. Now to follow me around, no matter where I sit. But anyway, man, yeah. Sorry about that. But what was I saying? I might need that ginkgo, Kev. Hey, yeah, let's not be information junkies, man. Let's not be information junkies and lack the execution. I was talking to my sweet about this yesterday. I was like, man, we it's like we wanna learn, listen, and we'll never execute. Again, if y'all pulling up on IG, y'all pull up on YouTube, cause that's what my focus gonna be. You finished making your track, Water? Oh, my son, he said he made 5 tracks. Beat Master Jodem. Jodem on the beat. What's your tag, Water? He ain't got no tag. Joe, y'all go to my link. I got a link in my bio on IG that says support my son music. I don't know. You putting the new music up late, Water? He ain't putting no he ain't putting no new music up, but he been back there making music. But y'all support my son music, man. But say what? He said he might drop some heat next week. Y'all support my son, man. But anyway, see, I be all over the place, man. I can't focus. I need that ginkgo for real. Um, let's not be information junkies, man. Let's not be information junkies. Let's execute. Let's apply the stuff that people share. You know what I'm saying? If you bought a course, if you tap into a YouTube video for free, if you in a Discord, if you know what I'm saying, if you just whatever you doing, you know what I'm saying, let's execute. And not just with the trade and or the investing, man. Let's execute. Let's not just be information junkies and just learn, and then never execute, because that ain't gonna help nobody. You know, especially if you buying courses. If you buying courses and not executing, you just wasting money. You know what I'm saying? You might as well save that money and sit on your couch and watch Netflix. But yeah, man, let's execute. Let's execute. I know it gets scary sometimes, you know what I'm saying, but let's execute. You know, start out and if back to trading, start out paper trading, you know what I'm saying? And once you get an understand of it, set a date when you gonna go live. Paper set when you start paper trading, set a date for when you gonna go live and just execute and hold yourself accountable and go live on that date, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into it, man. What I like to do, I like to zoom out and see where we at. You know what I'm saying? I'll pop all the way out to the monthly chart, right? This just the way little Timmy Rogers do it. If you do it a different way, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where we at in the grand scheme of things, right? In the grand scheme of things. So here we go. On the monthly level. Now, this is what I was talking about when I was like, right now, the overall tendency is bearish, right? And then when you start dropping lower, let's just see. Let's just go through it. So right now, just at first glance, looking at the monthly chart on the SPY, right? Soon as I look at it at first glance, the first thing that stick out to me, glare. Matter of fact, let's do this. We gonna make it interactive. We're gonna make it interactive. Y'all put in the chat. It ain't no wrong answers. It ain't no wrong answer. Let me blow it up so y'all can see it better. Y'all can see everything better. I'm gonna blow everything up. So this right here is the 2020 high. This is the 2020 low, right? So I'm just gonna so you'll know what everything is. That's the 2020 high. The wicks keep disappearing. There you go. I can see the wicks now. Now you can see the wicks. So this is the 2020 high. This is 2020 low. This is where we at right now for this month. This is July. July so far. This is July. This is June. 2020 high, 2020 low. Right? Just looking at this right here, how the price action moving. Y'all put in the chat what y'all see. Ain't no wrong answers. Put in the chat what y'all see just off looking at it. I just popped it off, and the first I'm gonna tell you what I see, but I want y'all to put in the chat what y'all see, and don't have me say. I know it ain't that much of a delay, so I should have been seeing something pop in them comments by now. Y'all stop playing with me, man. Put in the chat what y'all see. All right. Put in the chat what y'all see, cause we, you know what I'm saying. I don't want us to just be information junkies, man. I want to be interactive. I want us to execute. And if you still on IG, pull up to YouTube. Kareem, I ain't say Spider Gang, what's going on. We already said what's up. I said put in chat what y'all see from looking at this chart. If you on IG, pull up the YouTube so you can see the charts. We gonna make this interactive. Possible signs of hitting a support zone. I do not know what support zone is because I don't do that right there. So give me what you mean hitting a support zone. Do you mean it's still bearish? It's a possibility to go down and bounce off support. Is it bullish? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Like what I see somebody say, they say July may go up a little bit, but looks down to the gap. Okay, tap skim. Say July look a little bullish, look down to the gap. Right? Fred said bullish. KC say downward trend. Nathan say price respecting a order block. Kareem said downtrend. No, that's red. Hold up. Is that? No, that ain't red. Okay, Kareem said down. Wait a minute. Has that always said Kareem with that picture there? Y'all blowing my mind right now, man. Kevo said, what's REB? Oh, rebound. Okay. Rebalancing to go down. Lower high. Okay. Possible hitting fair value gap below. Deb say possible hitting fair value gap below. Fred said overall bullish with bearish momentum. Okay. All right, appreciate y'all for putting that in the chat. This, as soon as I pop this up, the first thing I see, cause my eye directly looks for swing high, swing lows, and equal highs, equal lows. And then once I zone in on those, then I start looking for the fair value gaps and the gap ups and gap downs. That's how my mind operates. So, okay, I ain't gonna leave out Will. Will said bearish, going to cover June's wick and the fair value gap before heading back up. Right? Appreciate everybody putting something in the chat. So my mind zone in on swing lows, swing highs, equal lows, equal highs, and then I start looking for the gaps in between. Fair value gaps, gap up, gap downs, right? So soon as I look at this right here, right? Where's like, I ask this every time. Where's like the arrows and stuff on here? I ask this every time. That's text. Oh, what was that? Arrows. Okay. Right? So soon as I look at this right here, I see a swing low right there. Right? I see a swing low right there. I see a swing high right there. Right? I see a swing low there. I see a swing high there. Right? I see a swing low there. Right? That's what my eyes drop. These monthly swing lows, swing highs. Right? I see a swing high here. Right? I see a monthly swing high here. I see a swing low there. I see a swing high here. I see a swing low there. Right? That's the first thing my eyes look at. And we in the downtrend. I stopped at the top of the trend. I ain't worrying about all this junk back here. Because this right here, that price leg, you know what I'm saying? I ain't worrying about that price leg right now. I'm looking at what's going on with this price leg, and then I look back to this price leg to see what we possibly going back to. That's why I stopped at the top of the trend. Right? That's why I did that. If you want to do it your way, do it your way. But that's why I did it the way I did it, right? So now that my eyes done focused in on the swing lows and swing highs, then I like to start looking to see what are they doing, right? So in May, right? In May, we got a break in structure, but we closed above it, right? So we came down, right? And got a break in structure, right? And so, but we wicked back up off of it, right? So automatically, y'all already know how I feel when I see them long wicks like that right there. I'd be like, oh, we just ran liquidity. Y'all hear me saying that all the time. Oh, somebody else put something in there. Somebody said, I see we test 400 the first 2 weeks, then pull back to three. Man, Delvin got a crystal ball. Hold on. Y'all know, y'all know what I got to do. Y'all, man, he done took the crystal ball from Boogie. Hold up. Wait, man, did Boogie come take the crystal ball? Boogie, did you come and steal my crystal ball, Boogie? Did Boogie? Oh no, there it is. I found it. I thought Boogie stole the crystal ball. Hold on. I got you, Delvin. There you go. There you go, boy. Ooh, Delvin got a crystal ball, boy. You see how he put that comment out there? That boy said, I say we test 400 the first 2 weeks, then pull back to 370. That boy got a crystal ball. You feel me? Okay then, Delvin. I feel you, playboy. I feel you. Hey, look here, man. These just jokes, man. These just jokes. Hey, so where was I, man? Oh yeah, we in May. We came down and we got a breaking structure right here. So let me put a we gonna make this kind of like I'm doing it like slow like this because this the stuff that play out in my mind. You know what I'm saying? This what plays out in my mind. You feel me? This stuff play out in my mind, and I'm just sharing it with the way it happened in my mind. So the low of February was 1464, right? The low in February was 1464. And y'all already know my OCD won't let me just kind of stick it on us any kind of way. I got to have it at the exact point, right? So 1464, right, in May, right, we made a breaking structure, but we wicked up off of it. And y'all know whenever I see them wicks like that, I be like, oh, we ran liquidity. You know what I'm saying? Go back and check my videos. And if you think I'm swelling, I ain't swelling. Whenever I see a long wick like that, after it go past a breaking structure, after it go past an equal low, after it go past an equal high, anything, and it wick back like that right now, I be like, oh, that was just a liquidity run. Some people call it a stop run. Some people call it a stop loss hunter. When you see people, they be like a long wick. They be like, oh, that was a stop loss hunter. Hopefully y'all can see them wicks good, man. Is on Trading View, is it a way to make the wicks fatter on Trading View? Do anybody know how to make the wicks fatter on Trading View? I know how to do it on Ninja Trader. I know how to do. Matter of fact, let me just go to Ninja Trader, man, cause I know how to make the wicks fatter on Ninja Trader. I'm just gonna go to Ninja Trader, but see when I go to, sometimes Ninja Trader don't be giving me everything I need. Okay. All right, let's go to we don't go to Ninja Trader. Let me get rid of all this stuff. Let me get rid of all this stuff right here. I leave those boxes down there. But let me move all this other stuff out the way. Let me hide all this text. I need that, I'll hide that text. I need that, I'll hide that text. I need that. Alright, sell side. Don't really need that. High, don't need that. Line, buy side line, dope. Don't need it. Buy side, nope. Rectangle, don't need a green rectangle. Don't need that. White one, blue one. Yeah, leave those down there. Sand, no, I don't need the sand one. Text, nope, don't need that. I don't think I need that. If it come out that I need it, then oh well, I'll just put it back later. Okay, I missed the white one somewhere. Alright, I'll just delete it off manually. Alright, so these monthly candles, I know how to make the wicks fatter on here. That's why I just jumped over here. Right? I don't know how to make the wicks fat on the other one. and when I be moving the screen around, y'all can't really see the wicks. Y'all can't really see the wicks when I be, you know what I'm saying, when I be, sometimes the screen, the wicks be disappearing, and we still got the same stuff, the highs and the lows, right? So boom, y'all already know I marked out the swing highs and swing lows over there on the other screen, but I go back and do it on here. Um, Up arrow. Man, they big. They huge on here, boy. Them things huge on here. They want to make sure y'all see them. They want to make sure y'all see them. You feel me? God dog it. Okay. So we got the highs and the lows, the swing highs and the swing lows, right? We got the swing highs and the swing lows that caught my attention right off. Everybody said, "What's up, Lil Hawk?" Um, somebody said it was good to me, but it was getting on my nerves. So we got the swing highs, swing lows. Then we had the breaking structure. Make sure my snap ain't on. Okay, yeah. We had the breaking structure, right? This was the swing low. My snap shouldn't be. Why is it doing that? The snap is not on, man. Let me set it and reset it. Okay. So boom, the breaking structure right there, and that low on the ES is 40.9275, right? 40.9275. Got it. Yep. 40.9275. I probably don't need to put all that junk on now. Okay, so all right, so I did all of that I did on the other screen just to do it over here, right? So to help my old mind, I zone in on the swing lows and swing highs, equal lows, equal highs first, right? And then once I zone in on those, I start looking for fair value gaps, gap downs, all of that right there, right? So boom, we're looking at I got some fair value gap stuff marked out down here. We got a monthly fair value gap right here on the top, this top blue one. Um, I think this might be a weekly. I think that might be a daily, but we'll see as we drop down. So right, I got those marked out already, right? And in between where we at, coming back up, there's that's the first stuff that's down there that need to be that hasn't been serviced already. So those are the only ones I already got still marked out. So then in May, we came down and we got a breaking structure at 40.9275, right? But we didn't close below it. We wick back up. And like I was saying, whenever we break structure, whenever we break equal lows, and whenever we break equal highs, you know what I'm saying? Whenever we, do something like that and we wick up off of it like that, I consider that a liquidity run. Like I say, some people call it a stop loss hunt. Some people call it a stop hunt. Some people say running stops. Some people, I don't know, a lot of different things, right? A lot of different nouns for the same thing, right? So since we in May we closed above that. So now let me tell you about the mind of Timmy Rogers, right? Shout out to homie P Dub. P Dub put me onto this a long time ago. I like to give people where credit due. P Dub, ICT, they put, cause I got it from ICT and I wasn't really understanding it. And then when me and P Dub talked, you know what I'm saying? He clarified. That's why I be telling people, I be like, P Dub put me on the next level when it comes to this, because it's like I learned how to trade futures from Jason Sweetie, right? Jada Trader, right? Then I started watching the ICT videos, and then the stuff I was learning from ICT videos, it coincided to this story time. I'm gonna take my screen off. Y'all know I busted the story time in a minute. I learned how to trade futures from Jason Sweetie, right? Shout out Jada Trader. I even got an affiliate link for Jada Trader class in the description. It's in my description down below. It's in my IG stories. And people be like, why you don't ever be talking about your affiliate link? Because I just don't. I get on Al Gore's internet and I share everything I know for free. But if you wanna buy a class, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he taught me how to trade futures. So click on the link and buy the class. You know what I'm saying? I got the affiliate link down there, but I don't do this this ain't about money for me. This is about sharing everything I know, you know what I'm saying, for the free ski. I told God, if you give me away, I'm gonna treat this like the gospel. You know what I'm saying? So I treated it like the gospel. I was the same way when I was doing videography. You know what I'm saying? I thought videography was going to be my path to feeding my family, and I used to share that for free. I used to get on. That's how Tim's Tidbit started. Tim's Tidbit started as me giving video and photography tips on the internet. That's how it started. And then now, this is what I do. So I share this for what I do. But anyway, Jason taught me how to trade futures, right? When I was taking his class, when I took his course, the thing that resonated with me was levels. So I considered myself a levels trader. Levels resonated with me. All the other stuff that he taught in there was good stuff, but it didn't resonate with me. Levels was what resonated with me. It's a lot of other stuff in there that, you know what I'm saying, I need for it to make sense. It need to make calculated sense. I need to sense. I need to be able to, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm good at math, because I can, once I do it this way, if I do it that way, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I need it to make sense. You know what I'm saying? If I multiply something, if I divide it, I go back to where I was. It's like, it got to make sense. So levels resonated with me. And then I started watching ICT videos, and he taught price action. And then I was like, man, this stuff makes sense to me. And I realized that the levels was just a way of looking at the price action, but I really didn't know that I was looking at the price action because I was too busy looking at the levels. And then once I started doing, then I started focusing more on the price, trying to learn the price action. And then so Jason got me here, you know what I'm saying? ICT got me here because I was like, I kind of understood it. And then when P-Dub clarified it, off the chart. Off the chart. It's like the man open. Like, remember back in the day when everybody wanted to be Nation of Islam, and they would be talking some was it Nation of Islam or 7%er? They were like, my third eye been open. If no disrespect to anybody, I ain't just, but you know what I'm saying, just open it up. Open up my mind. You know the head explode emoji on the thing, blow my mind, man. What's up, my nephew on here, Snoop? Snoop, pull up on YouTube so you can see the chart, Snoop. I just seen my nephew pull up on ICT. His name Michael. They call him the Inner Circle Trader. If you on IG, go to YouTube. I just happened to notice my nephew name pop up. So if you on IG, I'm probably gonna be ignoring you heavily because I'm talking to YouTube. I just got IG up so people on IG will know that I'm on YouTube. Pull up on YouTube, youtube.com/thenewtlr. So now that the story time is over, let's get back to the chart. Right? So boom. We had the liquidity run right here in May, right? And so whenever I see the market make a move like this right here, right? It's like, this is where we trying to go, right? But we couldn't keep it there because we got a closure above this 40.92.75, right? So the market is saying, I want to go down there, The Bears say we want to go down here, but the Bulls said not quite yet. And shout out to homie Jason Sweet again. He taught me the story of reading the candles. Like, and I love the way he did it because he was like, you know what I'm saying? We came up here and we got to the top and they was like, nah, boy, get back. And they pushed them down. And then the Bulls was like, oh, we still got something left in us. You know what I'm saying? They came back up and they was able to push it almost back up to this level right here. But then the Bears was like, boy, get down. And the Bulls was like, oh, we ain't out of gas yet. And they pushed back up here. And then the Bulls said, oh, yeah, we win and we win and we win. The Bulls like, boy, get down. Kept pushing down. He be talking crazy like that, but it relate. Yeah, I can understand it. You know what I'm saying? That helped me learn. So I be doing stuff like that in my head. But we came down here and the Bulls got their big cousins down here. When they got right down here, right here at this, right, this down close counter there, when we got here, the Bulls got their big cousins and they pushed it back up. And they got a closure above the breaking structure, right? But mind you now, we broke structure to the downside. So shout out P-Dub. P-Dub be saying it like this right here. P-Dub say, this the direction they want to go. But since we didn't close below there, not quite yet. We want to go this way, but not quite yet. You see what I'm saying? Now these monthly candles now. So then the next month, right? We got the closure below this breaking structure. So now this right here solidifies to Lil Timmy Rogers. This right here solidifies that we still in a downtrend, right? And y'all been hearing me say this all last week. The downtrend did, and this is why. If I never, what's up, Red? If I never explained thoroughly why I said we still in a confirmed downtrend, this right here, this June closure below this 40.9275, right, was my nail in the coffin as far as solidifying we still in the downtrend, right? And as we're gonna go to the weekly. I was already convinced we were still in the downtrend, but when we closed June below 40.9275, that was like the nail in the coffin, right? So on the monthly view, right, we still in a downtrend from the monthly standpoint, right? From the monthly standpoint. So now let's drop down to a weekly. This the mind of Lil Timmy Rogers. This all the stuff that go through my mind, right? And sometimes it go through my mind like that. Because y'all see when I opened up Spyleen, when I pulled up Spyleen, I was like, oh, just looking at this. And then I was like, tell me what y'all see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lil Timmy tired today. Lil Timmy tired, J-Rod. You must be late. Because I already said I had just woke up. Now get off my live. I was just playing. Them just jokes. Coming in here late, saying that, and it's hot too. Whoever seen Pootie Tang, saying the same thing somebody already said, and it's hot too. Okay, let me line these up right here. So, and then these weekly candles, right? These are weekly candles here. So that's the breaking structure right there, right? On the weekly, this the breaking structure right here. And then, I don't know if y'all remember or not, but when I was talking about until we get back above, let me mark this off right. See right here, around this 4,200 right there, when I was like, until we get back above this right here, that's when I believe that the Bulls, for real, you know what I'm saying? And I explained why I was saying that. Why I was saying that once we get down to the daily. Well, I explain it now, but I believe that the Bulls, for real, once we get back above, what is that? Once we get a closure above 4203.75, because that'll give us a weekly breaking structure to the upside, right? But on the weekly, right here, if y'all remember back in like when we was falling off the cliff and I was getting busted in my head, and I lost the bet to Zay. Shout out Zay and his family. I wonder if they got their shirts yet. When I lost the bet to Zay, and I was like, I started saying we still in the confirmed downtrend and all of that right there. That was because we got weekly closure below that. June 10th, we got a weekly closure below that break instruction, that 49 to 275. And that's why I like we still in the downtrend. So just because you in a downtrend, that's why you be hearing me say in the short term, I'm bullish in the short term. Like this right here, we got a closure below this right here, but this was a bullish week the next week because we was retracing. You see what I'm saying? We was retracing to come back down lower. You know what I'm saying? We retraced right back up to the breaking structure right here and then pushed down. You know what I'm saying? We retraced up there and then we pushed back down because you always going to have ebbs and flows. You're going to go up, you're going to go down. You're going to go up, you're going to go down. You're going to go back up to go down. Just like when you go back down to go up. You see what I'm saying? And then once you get to where y'all know my algo conspiracies. Once we get to where the algos have been programmed to get us to, then the trend will change. You know what I'm saying? The trend will change. We'll come out of the bear trend and start going into a bull trend once the algos go to where they have been programmed to get to. And right now for me, you know what I'm saying? My all eyes is looking to trimming off all the fat from 2020. I ain't gonna hold you. That's what I'm thinking that we trying to do. If we come all the way back down here, and we come all the way back down here, we ain't even got to close down there. But as long as we go down to 33, 12, 25, that'll trim off every piece of fat from 2020. And the reason why I say 2020, because that's when we started all the quantitative easing and printing money and pouring money on the street, and everything just was blossoming and flourishing. You know what I'm saying? But if they come all the way back down there, that'll trim off all of that fat and reset the market. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at a lot of companies have gone back down to them 2020 highs. What you say? Yeah, we are live. Sometimes the line chart helps see the ups and downs a little clearer, but I prefer candles like norm. Yeah, the line chart. One thing I like about the line chart is the official close. You know what I'm saying? The line charts are built off the official close. So when you look at a line chart, it's the official close, right? So that lets you know where we closed at. Like if you notice right here, this right here was sitting at the bottom of a wick, right? This was sitting at the bottom of a weekly low, but look where it closed at. That week closed way up there. See what I'm saying? And without looking at the candle, you don't have that part of the story. You know what I'm saying? You don't have without looking at the candle, but the line chart is the official close. That's why I like to look at the line chart, because whenever they be reporting stuff like, oh, the ES is 20% off its high, or this rate, they talking about the official close. They ain't talking about where it went. You know what I'm saying? They talking about the official close. So that's why I like looking at the line chart, because the line chart lets you see the ebbs and flows without, you know what I'm saying, the distraction of the colors and the distraction of the wicks. And hey, this body is bigger than that one. This candle is small. That's a doji. That's a shooting star. That's a hammer. That's a hanging man. That's a rising star in the Asian sun. That's a oh man, forget all that. Forget all that, man. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, mark these swing low, swing high. All right. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, we got the closure below that right there. So that what like in June when I started saying, hey, we still in a confirmed downtrend because we had got that closure below, right? And then when I start saying if until we get back above this 42, whatever that is, what is that? 42 4203.75, that's when I'll be like, okay, we get a closure above that. That's when I believe that the bulls really came to fight. You know what I'm saying? Really came to fight. So on the weekly standpoint, it ain't much I want to change about this right here. Okay, quick caveat. Just looking at this weekly to see how, looking at how we trading, because I think I already think the first couple weeks of July gonna be a little bullish. So just let me give this real quick, right? Those the monthly lows and highs that I'm looking at. So let's come over here and let's look at the weekly swing lows and swing highs, right? Let's look at the weekly swing lows and swing highs. Come here, arrow. Okay. So on a weekly standpoint, and you see I came to the, you know what I'm saying, this last price leg before the break, right? So from a weekly standpoint, right, we starting here. We made a low, we made a high, right? Those equal highs right there, right? So we made a low, we made a high, right? These equal lows right there, keep them in mind. We didn't break those. I mean, them equal highs right there. We didn't break them equal highs, right? We made a lower low, right? So we made a low, we made a high, we made a lower low right there, right? Keep this in mind. We come up here, right? And we get this breaking structure right here, and we don't get a closure above this right here, right? If we don't get a closure above that's right here, that right there will solidify in my mind we definitely fund the slide. But if we do get a closure above this right here, that's gonna make me think the Bulls are serious and the Bulls ready to fight. But if we come up here above this high and wick down off of it on a weekly level, we come up here above this high on a weekly level and wick down off of it, that's gonna make me feel like we fund the slide. We may not slide immediately, but we fund the slide. And the reason why I say that is because it's like we come up here and we break that, but we wick off of it, right? That means we still got some downside to do before going up, because it just like over here when we came down and broke that February low or whatever it was, we came down right here. When we came down and broke the February low, then we pushed back above it on the monthly chart. Let's go back to the monthly chart real quick. All right, like over here, when we came down and we broke this low, but we wicked back up, it was like, that's the way I want to go, but not yet, right? Because we still had some upside to do before sliding down. Same thing on the weekly, right? Same thing on the weekly. If we come up here and we wick down, we come up here and we wick down from this high right here, that's telling me I want to go that way, but not yet. I still got some downside to do. You see what I'm saying? So, and then the downside that I'm looking at is this downside down here. These fair value gaps down here. That's the downside I'm looking at. You see what I'm saying? Because you can get liquidity from lows. You can get liquidity from fair value gaps. You can get liquidity from equal highs. All that right there. Like these, like those equal highs, how we got above them equal highs and push back down. See what I'm saying? Got the liquidity above them equal highs, wick back down. You get liquidity from all these different places. So that's why I say, if we get above this 4203.75 and wick back off of it, that's gonna tell me we still got some downside to do before pushing up. But if we get the wick up, yeah, the Bulls ready to go up. If we get closure above it, the Bulls definitely came to play, right? So, and then we got, mark this out right here. We got a weekly fair value gap right there that we got into and didn't complete. We got the gap down. We serviced the gap down, but we didn't complete the fair value gap. Right? So now, so what that is saying to me, right? Do I got a weekly template? Yes, I do. Weekly imbalance. So the purple one down there is a weekly. Monthly, weekly, so that's a daily down there. I don't know if y'all can see that good or not. Let me yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all probably can see that. Let me see. My line, I'll make the line darker. Hopefully that help it stand out a little bit more for you. But anyway, so what they're saying to me on a weekly standpoint, we came back up, right, to this fair value gap right here, and we want to fill it, but not quite yet. You know what I'm saying? We went into it and we closed outside of it. We want to fill it, but not quite yet. Still had some downside to do. So we came down. Now we starting to wick back up. Is this the downside it wanted to do before filling that? We'll find out in the coming weeks. But we went up. You know what I'm saying? Came back down. Closed outside of it. Right? Because we opened there. Barely went up. Came down. Right? Is it ready to fill that gap yet? We'll find out in the coming weeks. But that's where we at for gaps and stuff on the weekly. Let's go down to the daily. Right? Coming down to the daily. Now here we go. Now, we right here where I've been saying we in the middle of the road. Man, we've been talking about this middle of the road for a long time, right? We've been talking about this middle of the road for a long time. And the reason why we was talking about this middle of the road is because, let me copy this right here. Move this. What's that right there? That's on 520, 3809 even. $38.09 even. 38.09. $38.09 even. Right? How they be doing the faster way? How do they abbreviate breaking structure? How do they be abbreviating breaking structure? Jupiter frog leap pattern. What? I know you can't be serious. How do they your June statement is now how do they be abbreviate? Somebody put it in chat. How they abbreviate breaking structure? I don't how they be abbreviating them? BMS. That's it. Breaking market structure. Thank y'all for not typing it. Okay, there you go, Lil Hawk, you got it. Thank y'all for not typing it. BMS, right? I said that was on 520, right? So this was breaking market structure to the downside when we fell off the cliff, right? This is what I was talking about for anybody who wasn't privy to the replays or the lives when I was talking about we in the middle of the road, right? Because when we fell off the cliff here, right here, remember back when I said this when the market told me it wanted to go down, this is when I was like the market told me it wanted. If y'all go back and look at the tape, read the tape, so y'all know I don't be swelling when I be saying this stuff. I said this is when the market told me it wanted to go down when I ignored it. Y'all remember, go back and look at the videos. I ignored it, and the reason why I said it was because we closed below this breaking structure line right here. We closed below this breaking structure line, right? Even on a daily. This right here was the monthly, and even on the daily is right there. Why my wicks ain't fat no more? Did my wicks change back? Yeah, they did change back. Why didn't? Okay, there you go. So even on the daily, we had closed this right here, closed below. This is when I said I ignored the fact that we had broke below this consolidation. We had broke below this breaking structure because we was talking about we broke structure to the downside. We broke structure to the upside. Like right here, we broke to the downside. Right here, we broke to the upside. And we were just consolidating, waiting on the news. And then we got the closure below the breaking structure to the downside. That was the market saying it's time to go. And I ignored that, right? And that same thing I've been saying from the higher time frame. I said this back, that was back in June 9th, 10th, 11th, that week when we fell off the cliff. And I was like, I was boneheaded. I ignored the fact that we closed below there. Y'all remember when Zay came on the live and me and Zay was going back and forth and all that right there. I hadn't lost the bet because I was like, we going to get a pop. And the market showed me right there we weren't getting the pop. We got the closure below the break instruction. I said all of that later, and I was like, I was stuck in my bias. I ignored the signs right there. It gave me the signs and I ignored it, right? Boom. So we was in the middle of the road right there, waiting on our sign, right? So here we go again. Here we go again. Right here, we came here. Boom. We came here. We broke structure to the downside there, right? We broke structure to the downside here. And it was keeping us below this breaking structure there, right? Right? Keeping us below the breaking structure here, right? We got a closure there showing, okay, we ready to go down, right? We ready to go down. Then we came back and we got a breaking structure to the upside in the exact same spot, right? It's there. Close enough for government work, so I'm just going to leave it in the same spot. But the official breaking structure is right here, right? So we came up, we blast through, and we closed above all in one fell swoop, just like we did over here. We broke through and we closed through in one fell swoop, saying I want to go down. We came back up, retested, and then we went down. Right now, boom. Over here, we broke structure to the upside, saying I want to go up. Right? Now we coming down. We coming down. We retesting here. Filled this fair value gap. Got there. Right? These daily candles. And now we starting to come back up. Right here on the ES, we starting to come back up. So that's why I was like, right now, we still kind of in the middle of the road. Because right here, when we broke this structure, we came back up to this fair value gap and we pushed off of it, right? It's looking bullish. It's looking bullish, but at the same time, we still flirting around with this bearish breaking structure right here. But the only thing that's making it look more bullish to me, well, two things that's making it look more bullish to me is that Friday we closed above this, the downside breaking structure, we closed above it, right? And when we didn't fill this fair value gap completely, and we came back and we filled the one below it. We retraced down and took care of the gap work, if I'm making sense to people. Right? Cancel. Going up to take care of this fair value gap, we left some gap work, right? We left some gap work. So we came back, we came in, set relative equal highs. It's a swing high, but relative equal highs. We set a high, right? And then we came back down and got this gap work and then closed above 3809, which is around the 380 mark. We closed above 380 on the spot. So that's why it's looking more bullish to me than bearish right now in the short term. It's looking more bullish in the short term than bearish because of where we closed at on Friday. Right? And then on Thursday and Friday, if you notice the long wicks on the bottom, whenever I start seeing them long wicks, I'm thinking, hey, we dipped down and got some liquidity from somewhere. Whenever I see them long wicks like that, right? So that's the day list. That's the day list. That's the day list. Now, going into next week, let's mark out some daily levels that I'm looking at, that I got my eyes on. And some stuff I don't want to see us get below, because my thesis is we're gonna be what's that right there? Hold on, what I got? Trying to see what that line. Oh, that's a little line. What is that line on there for? It was right where I needed it to be. There must have been that must have been something I had made some like some liquidity or something and didn't delete. That must have been something I had made some liquidity on and didn't delete. All right, so that low, that daily low right there is 37.41. 37.41. So 37.41. What's the fifth? We're gonna go to the fifth. All right, cause the market not gonna be open. So boom, looking at sell side below that. Looking at sell side, you know what I'm saying? That'll be my first target for attacking sell side liquidity to push back up. All right, that'll be my first target to attack sell side liquidity to push back up. For the week, I would take attacking sell side all the way down here and wicking off of it. Right? I would love to see us attack sell side down there at 36.75. There was it 36.75? 36.39. 36.39. And then but wicking off of it for the week. You know what I'm saying? Wicking off of it, not giving us like no closure down there. I need some text. Not giving us no close down there. Change it to the right color, Tim. Stop playing. But if we get down there, and if we come all the way down here, notice, right, we breaking structure right there to the downside, saying I want to go down there. And if we wick back off of it, not yet. I got some upside to do. You see what I'm saying? So if we come down here and break through, and the only reason why I picked this one over that one is because it's just a stone's throw away. If we come that close, I always target the lowest one. If we come that close, I always target this. It's just a stone's throw away. You know what I'm saying? If it was like a big space, if it was like way down here in that, then I would have targeted that. But when it's that close, I just always target the lowest one away. So if we come down here and get this sell side liquidity, we breaking structure right here. And that's saying I want to go down there. And if we wick back up here on a daily candle, not just yet. You know what I'm saying? I want to go down here, but not just yet. I got some upside to do. And the upside could be these equal highs. The upside could be filling this fair value gap that it got into. You see what I'm saying? The upside could even be getting up above this swing high and these equal highs up here at the 4,200 that I was talking about. Trying to get like a closure above that. It can the upside can be any of that. You know what I'm saying? If we get down here, it'd be like, I want to go down there, but not quite yet. So those are the areas of sell side that I will be looking to be attacked to go up. We got a daily fair value gap right there above that. I mean below that weekly fair value gap. Right here. Got a daily fair value gap right there. Boom. So we got a daily fair value gap there. We got some buy side liquidity resting right up there. Let me extend this out to the fifth. Wait a minute. Is that the 5th? Where is this one going? Oh, this going out to the 27th. Well, let me stand this out to the 27th then. Make it just as long as those. He don't want to be short. He don't want to be short. He want to be just as long as the other one. Okay, so then we got some buy side up here. Top 39.50.75. 39.50.75. All copy. Paste. Take him out to the 27. Make him green. Hey, where my lime green at? Lemon, lime. Once upon a time, a lemon met a lime, had sex one night, and made a baby named Sprite. Yeah, Sprite was cool, and Sprite was fly, but he never did drugs, and he never got high. Hey, who remember Jam Pony, DJ Slick Vic, doing that Once Upon a Time, a lemon met a lime? Anybody from the South should know about that. Anybody from the South should know about that. Once upon a time, a lemon met a lime. All right. So that's all I'm gonna mark for now, because I'm looking for the full week. I ain't looking for the day right now. So that's all I'm marking right now. So the sell side that I'm looking to get attacked first would be the June 30th low of 369.39. And then push up. You never know, we might come in on Monday hot and heavy, cause how we came down real close to that low and didn't take it. That can be taken as, I want to go down there, but not yet. You see what I'm saying? Cause we came real close to that low and we left it. You see what I'm saying? We wicked up off of it. So that can be, I want to go down there, but not quite yet. I got some upside to finish. So we could very well come in Tuesday. I said Monday. We could very well come in Tuesday with some nice bullish momentum. You know what I'm saying? And just going up. And then use lower levels of liquidity to keep the market pushing. Let's look at the 4 hour real quick. See if anything happening on the 4 hour. Oh yeah, we got a 4 hour fair value gap right there that we didn't even finish up. Yep, so we can very much so come in, cause we closed there on Friday. We can very much so, looking at the 4 hour, we got a 4 hour fair value gap that's unfinished right here. We got into it pretty good right there, but it's still unfinished. So we can very well take out that 369, satisfy that fair value gap, leave that swing low right there, and push up. Or we can come down, get that swing low over there and push up. Or we can say, forget you, punk, and just keep on pushing up. You know what I'm saying? But if we come out here on Monday and get a closure below 36.39, I'm gonna be looking for reasons to sell until it proves me different. All right, but if we don't get a closure below 36.69, I'm gonna be looking for reasons to buy until proven different. All right, I would love for it to just come out here super strong on Monday and just say, forget you, punk, and go up here and take out this 39.50 and give a closure above that. You know what I'm saying? On Monday, just go up here, bust this daily fair value gap in the head. You know what I'm saying? Bust this daily fair value gap in the head. Come back up here to this 4 hour breaking structure. Bust him in the head too. Get up there above this right here, and then wick back down. You know what I'm saying? And then wick back, then wick back down. Then come down on Tuesday and then take out this liquidity here and then push back up on Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, I keep saying Tuesday. Come up here Tuesday, bust it in the head, then come back down Wednesday. Even tonight. Tonight, going until tomorrow. Going until tomorrow. Come up here, bust all this in the head. Since Monday gonna be an off day for everything except the futures. They closing early on Monday. Tonight and Monday, come up here, bust all this in the head, right? And then wick off of it. And then Tuesday, come down, take out this sell side liquidity right here, and then take back off and go back up. That'd be perfect. Let me draw out my arrows on it. So let's do this right here. Tonight and first thing in the morning. I got my snap on. Turn my snap off. Tonight and tomorrow futures. Come here, boop, and then wick down. Right? Right? I'll make this line right here dotted because I want that I don't want it to stay up there. I want it to wick down. Dash. Boom. Come up there and then wick down. Right? Wick back down close to like right where we closed that on Friday. Like we closed here on Friday. Let's just come back down like right there somewhere. Right? So then we open up on Tuesday. It'll give us like a small gap up. Right? And then we can have a gap up retrace. Right? We can have a gap up retrace. We gap up. See, we gap up from here, then retrace down. Below that right there. Don't want it to close down there. So I'm gonna make it dash or dotted or whatever I said. Dash. Right? Boom. And then come up. That's what I want. Come on with the ray. I just leave the ray. The ray we off the charts. You know what I'm saying? And then arrow. Come down. I don't care if it even take that one, but I don't want it to take that one. That 4-hour candles. Come down, take that liquidity, and then come back up. Right? That's what I want right there. What's the 8th? So that's the 5th. Boom. There you go. And fill the gap. Fill the gap. Boom. Right there. That's what I want. There you go. I would love to see that. Travis Scott say, Slick Vic. Yep, that's what I want. But I'm gonna take whatever it give me. That's all I got, man. I've been on here for over an hour. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with the old man on the holiday weekend. As customary, I put a link in the chat as the customary thing to do. If anybody want to pull up, ask anything. If anybody want to pull up, share anything. If anybody saw something that I didn't see, the link is in the chat now. That's the link in the chat right there. Let me see if y'all said anything I need to miss. I said anything I need to miss. Should we take out those equal lows? Should we take out them equal lows? You talk about on which time frame was that? Yeah, the market pop. You right. In the mouth. did the same thing to me last week. Reminded me that I don't know. That's why I'm here to learn more. The market be popping everybody in the mouth, man. Everybody, hey, real traders know they take losses. Um, oh yeah, shouldn't we take out the equal lows on the daily to grab liquidity, then head up to fill the fair value gap? Um, on the daily, oh yeah, I looking at the chart. Let me see if you talking about this right here. I think that's what I end up saying in the end, and just let me know if it's not. But right here, when I was saying right here, I want to for tonight and Monday wise close. I want to come up here and then wick off of it because I didn't want to close up there, go up there, get the sell, get the. I left that at sell side, get the buy side, get the buy side liquidity, and then sell back down, and then on Tuesday come down and take out these lows, and that'll take care of that fair value gap right there on the 4 hour, and then push back. I think if that's the one you're talking about, I think we had already covered it. It looks like it's coming out of a buy order block. Talk about on the daily. On which one? Order block on what? On what? The daily or the lower time frame? I'm not sure. Y'all know I don't really look at the order blocks and the breakers. I mention them like if I see a potential order block, but I don't trade them, so my eyes don't be focused on that. Um, the dissertations, y'all know my ADD don't be letting me talk about it. Can we do some guesses as to what the economic data that's coming out this week could send us to the lower high? I don't never guess, but we can look at the calendar. I don't like to guess. I just like to know what's coming up so I know how to prepare my mind. Let's look at the calendar. I don't never like to guess. Um, so we don't have one. Let's go to Econo Day. I mean to what's name? They might let me get a one in advance. Oh no, that is next week. That's next week. I'm tripping. Factory orders, blah 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 blah. OC Tuesday, that'll be perfect to push. You feel me? Ain't no crazy news. You know what I'm saying? That'll be perfect to take off. You know what I'm saying? We got some FOMC minutes, but that's the minutes from the last meeting. So they already know what's been said, so that shouldn't be detrimental to the market. Um, International trade good, the jobless numbers. Um, that's Thursday. What they expecting? They got it slap dab in the middle, and they got it pretty much in line with the prior. Ain't number like 1,000 less, so they ain't being overzealous with the jobless numbers. You know what I'm saying? They ain't being overzealous with the jobless numbers, like putting it way on the low end of the spectrum. They got it right slap dab in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Well, not really dab in the middle, but like, they ain't being overzealous with it. So they not expecting to be too beautiful. Yeah, man. It shouldn't be it shouldn't be nothing super heavy. Cause this come out weekly. The job numbers come out weekly, and we already know what to read on that. So it shouldn't be nothing too heavy next week that's gonna really kill the market because, like I say, the FOMC minutes, that be the minutes from the last meeting. We already know what they said. You know what I'm saying? We already know how they feeling. So it shouldn't be nothing too crazy. But we'll see. We'll see how it go. And y'all know Spilene, everything I say on the ES is the same thing on Spilene, except for the candles may just look a little different because of, you know what I'm saying, the ES trading more hours in a day. The ES trading more hours in a day. Yep. Uh, Little Dragon Ball Timmy, do you think we already in a recession? People are just everybody know we in a recession, man. Everybody, shout out my financial advisor Dustin Tibbetts. He did a class for us like about a year or two ago, and then he just revisited it again on one of his YouTube videos. And he said, going back through history, looking at every recession, I think it was only 2 times where when they officially claimed it a recession that the market continued to slide very, very bad. But every other time in history of a recession, when they named it a recession in the stock market wise, the fall was 80 to 90% already over. It's like we either we had already hit the bottom and started recovering, or we only had a little bit more downside and started recovering in the stock market. Not saying the economy just got perfect again, but as far as the stock market, it had already it's like 80 or 90% of the losses had been taken already when they officially declared it a recession because of how they got to, you know what I'm saying, everything that's got to line up to be named a recession. So yeah, I think we're in a recession. I think they're going to name this a recession. I've been thought that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Um, yeah, Lady Bleed. You confirmed the thoughts. Okay, I appreciate you, Lil Hawk. Lil Hawk, you always pulling up. Cool it. Are fair value gaps on the 6-month charts usable? Let me know if I'm tripping. I don't even know. What's a 6-month chart? What do you mean? Help me out. What's a 6-month chart? You talk about if you make each one of these candles a 6-month candle? Can you even do that? I don't know if you can do that. I know you can make them a monthly candle. Do you mean just looking at 6 months at a time, or do you mean making these candles a 6-month candle? I don't know. Help me out with that one. Help me out with that one. It gave me some kind of error. I don't know. Help me out with that. Let me see. Let me know what you're talking about on that. I don't know. You think you're gonna blow out the? I don't trade breakers. Speaking of trading breakers, the homie P Dub and my little aggravating daughter Alexandria Cartwright, I'm gonna start calling her Petty Betty. But P Dub and Petty Betty did a fire YouTube video. They did a fire YouTube video covering breakers. Right? If you go to youtube.com and go to Petty Betty website, when Amber Brother tell Wayne he don't I got to go look at that one. If you go to Petty Betty website, Trader Lex, you go to Trader Lex, it's this one right here that say live from the shadows. What in the world? Clowns? Live from the shadows. Go there and look at this video, fire video talking about breakers. Talk about breakers and talking about breakers, Judas swings, stuff like that. Pete Up talk about breakers, then Lex talk about breakers, then Pete Up talk about Judas swings. Fire video. If you want to learn how to trade breakers, this is the video. This video can teach you how to be a trader, right? What you need to be a consistently profitable trader is discipline. Discipline sold separately. If you look at this video and you master what they said in this video, you can become a trader. You can become a futures trader. But what you need to be consistently profitable is discipline. And like the announcer guy said, discipline is sold separately. Hey man, hey, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm tired. I think my wife is woke. I'm fun to go hang out with my wife. What's up, JD? What's up? Here to learn and share. Hey, I see y'all Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock, man. And like I say, I'm going back to the old format where I'm just gonna have the live videos live. I'm gonna ignore the foolishness. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna pay it no attention. If you ain't coming through here with love and support, get off my live. Why are you even pulling up? Um, Again, if y'all want to support me financially, man, pull up on my site and buy a shirt. Discipline over dollars. This is one of my favorite ones. Speaking of discipline over dollars, who pulled up to the discipline over dollars part 2 that we did Saturday? Man, I think that thing was fire. I don't care what y'all think. I think it was fire, right? If y'all one of the cousins and y'all didn't get a chance to see it, man, or if y'all got family members who ain't get a chance to see it, y'all already know. Hit me up in the DMs and I get you the link to see the video. Cause the discipline over dollars format, that right there, I'm just keeping it. I'm keeping the page geared toward just the price action talks and stuff like that. But the other stuff that I do that I feel like is informative for people, you know what I'm saying? If somebody want to tap into it, you know what I'm saying? I got it saved and just let me know. Hey, I want to see that. Can I pull up on it? And the slides and the sample portfolio, it's in the link in my bio. If it say download discipline over dollar slides, but if you click in there, the slides from part 1 and part 2 are in there, and the spreadsheet with the sample portfolio is in there, right? So if you want to do it, appreciate that, Rhonda. Appreciate that. Again, if y'all want to watch the replay, if you got family members that want to watch the replay, we was talking about the different types of accounts, taxable accounts, tax advantage accounts, and we talked about how to get your actual number of what you need to save for your retirement. Then we talked about how to withdraw the stuff out to take advantage of, to make the most tax sense. And then we gave a sample portfolio of once you open the Roth or once you open the self-directed Roth or self-directed IRA, what's a sample of stuff you can put in there, and talked about how with the Roth, you want the Roth to be moving fast. And I showed the example of a portfolio that was set up to move fast and explain why it was set up to move fast and all of that right there. And I was like, you got to be meticulous about being serious about the exact numbers, and the sample portfolio is broke down to exactly how much money you can put into each security based off the percentage that you want each sector to hold in your portfolio. If you want tech to be 29%, and then you got these many companies, it break down this much percent for this company, this much percent for that company, that much to make 29% for tech, and it tell you exactly how much you can afford, you can allow to each company, so that you know the exact numbers you need in your portfolio to make it perform to the, the speed that you want it to go. But y'all pull up. And if y'all want to see it, pull up and get, even if you don't want to see it, the slides in the spreadsheet out there anyway, because I'm all about sharing what I know, man. I see y'all Tuesday at 9 o'clock. Appreciate you. Gone.